Hello, thank you for tuning in to this message. I'm using the Rider-Waite Coleman Smith cards to pull what I call full spread with automatic clarifiers for card cards. So I will shuffle the cards and let's see what we have. Okay, the cards are already ready. I did start shuffling before I turned the camera on, and I do have two cards that fell out. We have the Ten of Swords and the Queen of Swords. There could be a Libran person here, sun, moon, or rising sign, or this could be someone's partner. This card for me can be a divorced feminine. And then we also have the Ten of Swords. That's Gemini energy. This can be a card of ruin and betrayal. For a Libran, let's see, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. That would be, Gemini would be the ninth house. So this could also, in terms of the way I use astrological symbolism to read my cards, this could be something about a father figure. Could also be someone who imparts wisdom or higher learning to the Libran querent. Now, if you're not a Libran, this could, by the way, this isn't a personal reading, so I probably shouldn't use the word you, but if the querent is not a Libran, this could be talking about the querent's partner, or the querent, again, could be a divorcee or someone who's could also be a woman scorned. This could be someone who feels betrayed in some way. But those are just the cards that fell out. So, but if you don't resonate with any of that, you might want to stay tuned because we haven't pulled the actual spread yet. So let's see. Uh-oh, I don't remember if I split the deck yet. I don't think I did, so hopefully this will work. I'll split the deck now. Okay. By the way, this is going to be audio only. I hope you don't mind. Okay, so here we go. Overall theme is the Six of Pentacles, and the central issue is the Emperor. I am again kind of getting a vibe that there's something about a father figure. This could be the querent's father or some other sort of patriarchal figure, grandfather, great-grandfather, or just the patriarchy in general. Or this could possibly be the querent's, the father of the querent's children. Especially if this is the father of the querent's children, there could be something about child support here with the Six of Pentacles. Now, if these cards aren't related to the ones that popped out, we do have Taurus and Aries energy here. There could be something about government assistance that popped into my mind just now. There could be some legality around this. Oh, shoot, I forgot I was doing a full spread, so I need to take another card for the central issue. Okay, so far for the overall theme, we have the Six of Pentacles, central issue, the Emperor, and the Seven of Cups. Yeah, I'm getting possibly something about like a child support kind of situation or some sort of government assistance, or someone has some unearned wealth coming to them in some way. There could be some sort of legality around this. By the way, the Queen of Swords for me can also be like a lawyer or some sort of person associated with legalities. Okay. I do have more cards to pull though, so this could change. So the aggravation motivation is the Three of Swords. More Libran energy, possibly. But there could be some sort of a delay, some sort of disappointment here, some sort of heartbreak. This could also be, what's it called? Something possibly about like a prenuptial agreement or um, alimony, that sort of thing. Okay. Possibly could be some sort of severance if this is more of a career reading. Let's look into the deep past. We have the Four of Swords, more Libran energy. We have the Three of Wands, more Aries energy. And then we have the Three of Cups, which is Cancerian energy. Now, when I interpret these cards individually, just so you know, I'm going by my own personal technique. So it wouldn't necessarily be the same for other readers. Okay, but it looks like in the deep past, there could have been a situation that ended and maybe there was some gratitude around this, and or there was some legality. The querent, I don't know, there's something about the querent watching this from afar, or there's some distance. Let's see. I'm just going to gaze at these cards for a second here. I'm getting something about someone bowing out of something and then the querent just kind of left standing there. And I feel like the querent didn't feel like some people around them were acting too much like they cared about something. Okay, with the Four of Cups there. I feel like someone was getting the cold shoulder here, probably the querent. Now, the next four cards are going to be a chronology of time. I did not specify, so this could be any period of time split up into 4 quarters. We have the Nine of Wands, the Fool, the Ace of Cups, and the Two of Swords here. There is some resentment about the past, and then there's a new beginning. Someone's feeling a renewed sense of optimism around their love life, but there may be some residual like legalities or something here with the Two of Swords, or there could be some avoidance, or someone's not seeing the reality of a situation, or they are ambivalent or on the fence about something. The area of transformation is the Eight of Swords. I keep getting this vibe that someone is finalizing a divorce here. I haven't gotten the Six of Swords yet, which for me is my divorce card, but we still have a few cards to pull. We have the area of improvement is the Two of Wands, and in the distant future we have the Page of Pentacles. Oh, yeah, there's the Six of Swords. Okay, so I do strongly feel that there's a divorce here. If it's not a divorce, it could be some sort of like other type of legal dissolution. Again, it could be with a job. It could be a breakup, especially if there's like some sort of shared property or something like that, or like the relationship produced a child or children, or even like a pet or something, or a home. But so in the area of improvement, I have the Two of Wands, which for me can mean no marriage possible, or it's like a single person. So I feel that that would mean or infer that the querent is happy to be single. So the querent, and this wouldn't be for a cross watcher, so I'm not trying to make anyone feel bad here that someone is happy that this relationship is over or this job or whatever. And it's not that they are happy that something went wrong. I would assume they're just happy that, because it seems to be focused more on some red tape and legalities and things of that nature. But in the distant future, we have someone making plans, or there's some communication around this dissolution of this job or this marriage or whatever it is. And I hope I'm not sounding insensitive, because this is a sensitive topic. I am trying to go fast because I only have 15 minutes and there are a lot of cards in this spread. So I apologize. I understand that this is a sensitive topic. And I do want to let anyone who might be resonating with this know that this is something that I would want to extend my compassion to you for. Sorry about the awkward grammar, but hopefully that's not making me sound more insensitive. I'm trying to show you compassion because I understand that this is not easy. But the cards that are coming out are showing that the person is doing the best they can with this. They're doing a great job with this. Because it looks like seems very like it's taking a long time, and it seems pretty complicated. The other thing is I'm just reading cards. This is a demonstration, so it is for entertainment purposes. The word entertainment doesn't seem to fit very well, but I'm just trying to say that this is not a personal reading, but this is something personal that people experience, if that made sense. Okay. Sorry if that was awkward. I do care, and my intention is to be helpful, not harmful, so just so you know. What can we learn from this situation? That's the next card. It's the High Priestess. And for some reason, because there are two pillars in the card, that for me can stand for several different things, but it can, for one thing, stand for the feminine energy and the masculine energy. So for some reason, what I'm getting is the title of that old book, something like women are from Venus and men are from, I think it's men are from Mars and women are from Venus. So there's something about some yin yang stuff here. Not exactly sure how that fits in right now, but that's just what popped into my head when I saw this. Also, it's possible that the reason for this relationship breaking up has to do with infidelity. Because for me, long story short, this card can indicate that. And then we have that card of betrayal that came out earlier. Unfortunately, I only have a couple minutes left, so I have to go fast. So we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords in the warning. There's something about hanging on to this self-identification as a wife in this situation. So there's something that has to, it's talking about cutting the threads, or how do you say, cords. There's some cord cutting that needs to happen possibly. I'm not telling anyone what to do because, you have to use your own discernment. But in the advice, we have the Eight of Wands. Yeah, someone has to really set their sights on moving forward and not get tripped up looking behind them to the past. Potential outcome following this advice. Empress, Two of Cups, Page of Swords, and the Death card. Yeah, someone's taking the reins of their own destiny. They're plowing through this situation and they're heading in a positive direction toward love and happiness and fulfillment. So that's the bright, warm light at the end of this tunnel. So it's talking about someone who's doing a really great job in a very difficult situation. And they're moving towards something more positive. And hold on to your heart is the message that just popped into my head. Many blessings and best wishes to you. Thank you for coming by.